For years, Gervonta "Tank" Davis seemed unstoppable. His knockout power, confidence, and star appeal made him a dominant force in boxing. But now, his career appears to be unraveling, and it all traces back to one decision: parting ways with Calvin Ford. At first, many saw it as just another business move, as trainers often change in the sport. However, the impact of that choice is now undeniable. Tank has surrounded himself with a new team, new coach, and new environment. But what's missing? Accountability, discipline, and leadership. Without Calvin Ford, Tank is losing his way. If he doesn't make a drastic change soon, his career may be beyond saving.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me, Wes, though. I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have 2 girls, 2 daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
Let's be honest. Calvin Ford wasn't just a trainer to Tank. He was like a second father. He took a young, reckless kid from Baltimore and molded him into one of the most feared punchers in boxing. Ford built Tank from the ground up, teaching him discipline, keeping him grounded, and ensuring he never lost focus on what truly mattered. To Calvin, Tank was always that hungry kid in the gym chasing greatness. But to his new team, Tank is a superstar, and therein lies the problem. Tank's ego has grown too big.
What do you make of Gervonta in all this picture? Like, can we see him get in the mix with you guys? Like, is that gonna happen?
He just needs to let go of his pride and ego. Just play business, bro. If you really want to fight us, that's how we make it happen.
Have you been seeing his tweets? That he's into this?
We all want to fight each other. I think so. Well, we're gonna go again. But I think overall we're all gonna want to fight each other.
What are your thoughts on him saying that he's gonna retire after this year?
I think that's just to keep everybody in the loop. Yeah. You know, like how we are right now, we're all talking about it. So it's a strategy that I've used. It's a strategy that Fury's using right now. It's a strategy that's always been done, even Mayweather. So I think it's they got it. I think it's good, man. But hey, to everybody, stay tuned. We have a great year. Truthfully, we have a great 2025, a big one. Great fights, and even some of us being in the same card. So look forward to that.
The new trainers and team aren't holding Tank accountable. Instead of treating him like a fighter, they're treating him like a celebrity. He's even smoking during camp, and no one is stepping in to correct him.
It's been to the streets. I know you ain't focused. Tighten up.
That's why I got everybody out of there. That's why I got everybody out of there.
You better tighten up.
Tank's new trainers and team aren't holding him to the standard he needs. Rather than treating him like a fighter, they're treating him like a celebrity. He's smoking during camp, and no one is stepping up to put him back on track.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis got the entire boxing world in a frenzy right now. People don't know what to do. He dropping workout videos. He only weigh 139 pounds, 2 months out from the fight. Motherfuckers like, yo, it's over. Tank Davis is in shape. He gonna kill Lamont Roach. Oh shit, he might get suspended because he's smoking on the weed. Niggas don't know what to do right now, bro. And it's funny to watch. Let me tell you something, man, about the little weed video or whatever. Number one, we don't know what was in the joint. Could be weed, could be tobacco, could be something else. Number two, you don't know when the video was taken, so that could have been months ago. And number three, whatever it was, that shit probably got out of his system in 2.2 seconds because that man didn't hit shit. He puffed on that shit and started breathing out immediately, bro. My real weed smoker. That's why the smoke was so white, bro. When you actually hit that shit and breathe it in and get it in your lungs to actually get high, the smoke don't come out that white, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I think this.
Now, Tank's mentality is shifting. He's no longer the hungry, disciplined fighter he once was. For the first time in his career, he's even talking about retirement.
After next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Tank has flat out announced that he's done after 2025. Just 1 year left in the sport. The timing is wild because when has Tank ever mentioned retirement before? Never. This all started after he parted ways with Calvin Ford. Maybe if he had stayed with Calvin, if he had someone to keep him grounded, we wouldn't be witnessing the collapse of Tank's career.
With trash.
What changed?
What made this shit trash, garbage?
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything? Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford and Leonard Edelby usually they're around to?
You think you might regain the love for it though? You never know. Like say you got to swap today. Okay.
Let's talk about Lamont Roach.
This is the guy Tank is fighting next. But let's be real, nobody's excited for this fight. Why? First, because Lamont Roach doesn't have the same star power as Tank. Second, because they've already fought multiple times in the amateurs. And guess what? Tank won every single time. This fight is pointless and predictable. Just another easy win for Tank when he should be chasing bigger names.
The fact that Lamont Roach is as familiar with Tank Davis as he is, it goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not. That matters. When you know a guy's rhythm, when you know their speed, when you know what they're thinking, that changes everything, you know? Saying all this to say that because I know we got a lot of people, it don't matter. When he get hit, he going to sleep. Just wait for it. This might be a fight until he gets hit. And again, he's tasted that before. So if he gets hit and he doesn't go away, we got a fight on our hands, you know? I think it's a good fight. I think that there's better fights for Tank Davis, but this is a good.
Sure, Roach is a solid fighter, technical, durable, and with decent fundamentals. But let's not pretend he's on Tank's level.
No, I think Lamont Roach is a terrific fighter. He might be a little over his head with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, to say the least, he's a beast. He really is. He's a tremendous fighter. He's a dedicated fighter when it comes to training and fighting and making sure that he's in optimal conditions when he steps inside that squared circle. It's going to be a tough night for Roach, but you can never count him out. You know, watching him fight up close and personal, he's sneaky good, which means he can catch you at any time. He can land combinations, sometimes at will, without you even knowing it. You know, he's that sneaky. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. But you know, obviously Gervonta Davis has the experience. He has the knowledge. He has that mean streak in him that will take you out with any.
Tank is one of the biggest knockout artists in the sport, and Roach simply doesn't have the power to keep him at bay. So unless Tank shows up completely out of shape, smoking a blunt between rounds, this fight is already decided. The real question is why Tank is wasting his time. His career seems to be winding down. So if he's serious about retiring soon, why not go out with a bang and fight the biggest names possible?
I don't know Lamont Roach, but you know, when you're looking at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at, you know, these other fights that he should really be fighting, you know, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire. So don't come and but don't come and come at me and go, oh yeah, let's give it all, you know, Barry big bollocks, and go, oh yeah, let's give him some stick, and then make out like we want the fight, and then we send an offer over, and then you fight for 15 million, and yet you fight Lamont Roach. Don't do all that. Do you know what I mean?
It was a real offer. That was true then.
It was a real offer. We offered. I said, listen, you keep talking my promoter's going to get back to you in 48 hours. 50 minutes. Initial offer sent over. You know, but was it Unquail didn't let him out to play? His boss didn't let him out. That's it. So he wants to talk about, 50 million. First offer. First offer.
There was room to negotiate.
Of course there was. But he's an idiot. I don't even know if he knows what negotiating